gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut is ready to go. And by the way, don't worry too much when Eula says strange things. She's actually a very good person.
Paimon's been meaning to ask. No one could stand the sight of Eula when she was trying to speak with the others in Mondstadt earlier. But she seemed to get along fine with you and Amber just now.
The people of Mondstadt don't take kindly to anyone bearing the Lawrence name. They are unable to see past her family. Therefore, they don't actually see Eula for herself. So no matter what Eula tries to do, it's seen as a wrongdoing. It essentially strips the meaning of anything she tries to accomplish.
She meant by when she said it was hard for a bad person to try to be good.
How come you're able to see Eula differently then?
Well, when she joined the Knights of Favonius, it caused quite an uproar. Many people signed a petition demanding that the Knights reverse their decision. At the same time, numerous members of the Lawrence clan crowded the entrance of the Knights of Favonius headquarters, clamoring for Eula to give an explanation.
Whoa! So both sides were unhappy.
That's right. So you can imagine how determined Eula must have been under such circumstances. But thanks to Grandmaster Varka and the unwavering attitudes of
We have
others
yet
in the
to meet
Knights of
Varka.
Favonius, they were able to quell
She's
the
apparently the
unrest.
strongest
Tensions
here.
still remain beneath the surface, I'm afraid. In the eyes of the people, she's a stain on the Knights of Favonius. And in the eyes of the Lawrence clan, she's a disgrace to her family. But she simply fulfills her duty as a knight, silently helping one person after another, myself included. People like Eula should be approached with care and understanding. She could stand to be treated a little more fairly. I believe a day will come when things will get better.
Once everything's settled, we should go talk to Eula again.
I'm glad. I think that would make her very happy, though she might not ever admit it. Take care. Please come again.
Is this his? Okay. It's just a single chair.
Tent seems to be pretty tattered, but there's a really fancy chair.
Ah, it's you again. I thought I had rid myself of you two. A few humble words, huh? Yes, that sounds appropriate enough. Very well. I'm certainly not one to be narrow-minded. I'll overlook your previous misconduct for now and listen to what you have to say.
This guy thinks so highly of himself.
It is an honor to stand before you here, immersed in your supreme brilliance.
It appears I have misjudged you. Supreme brilliance. The glory of the nobility that continues to this day. A true loyalist. Impressive. My intentions were to test your humility. It appears you have become well versed in our etiquette.
Yes, sir.
Sheesh, what an ordeal.
Your conduct is satisfactory. I must say, such progress in such a short time is practically unfathomable. If I may ask, from whence did you learn such a civilized manner of speech?
I was fortunate enough to benefit from the knowledge of my dear friend. I refined my conduct with some instructions in the classics, courtesy of my dear friend.
Ah, good. Very good. You are bright. And compared with the common folk of Mondstadt, you certainly have potential. If you were of aristocratic blood, your prospects would be promising indeed.
Maybe I am. Lamine Keeson?
Paimon means we would like to present you with a small token of our goodwill.
Could this be gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut? It's evident that your sentiment is genuine. As a young person nowadays, only with no small effort could you achieve such a dish. It's been so long since I dug into a big, tasty... I beg your pardon. What I mean to say is, since it's nearly mealtime, I shall partake.
Let's go. Nice.
Ah, yes. This aroma, just as I remember it. And this exquisite sour flavor. A delicacy that only us noblemen and women could appreciate.
Now even Paimon's starting to wonder what it tastes like.
I acknowledge your genuine goodwill. Such sincerity must certainly imply that you come bearing a request.
It seems there's word that the Lawrence family has a grand scheme of sorts.
Wait, so you've come to know of this too? It's meant to be a family secret.
I would like to do what I can for the nobility.
Well, Considering your meticulous etiquette, you must be a talent of unusual fortitude. I'm willing to place my full trust in you. Please, come with me.
Friggin' notifications of Audrey. And then the freaking phone just smacked it away. So quick. So, where are we going?
To see some friends from a distant land. They have offered their assistance in restoring the Lawrence clan to its former glory.
So he trusts us solely based on your etiquette.
I think we need to be
Well,
careful.
Let's get going, shall we? You'll understand everything in due course.
So ominous.
Do you think his friends are the Fatui? Things will get sticky if the Fatui happen to recognize
Anyways, no Hydra on the team. Oh, if you do surmise.
For justice.
For justice. Dude, this is just basically the Sing Chu quest, but Eula.
Huh? Why have you put on a mask all of a sudden?
I don't wish to be seen by any strangers.
Even if they are powerful, our status is much higher than theirs in the land of Mondstadt, and therefore we shouldn't allow them to admire our true faces so easily. I see.
Good thinking.
Thanks, Paimon.
Let's proceed, shall we? I'll introduce you as my guest. As you'll see in a moment, there are many already helping us. I heard that this area had already been purged once by the Knights of Favonius, but it's the only place around Mondstadt that is well concealed and spacious enough. Although it has fallen into disrepair and does not suit the tastes of the nobility, we simply have to make do for now.
Sorry, can we walk any faster?
Of course not. An aristocrat always moves with grace in his steps. Moving
As expected, it's the Fatui!
as expected.
Because we always see them around the city.
Let's go.
Powerful.
Don't look behind you,
Nothing more than
Schubert.
foreign ruffians with power and the ability to flaunt it.
Power. This is
Hold it right there. Who's this?
If you really must know, they're my guests. If you happen to offend
Don't recognize
them,
Paimon, no.
you will be held accountable by the Lawrence clan.
But this matter is of utmost secrecy. We must exercise caution.
You dare question the ways of a nobleman? I don't have time for this. Make way.
No need to sound all high and mighty like that. Fine. You may proceed.
Who am I meeting? Don't tell me it's a child. Talk to him. I can talk to him?
Don't wander about if you don't have business being here.
Okay. Thanks. What about you, Daler? Nothing? Okay. Schubert, let's make way. Oh, don't worry about that. That is just, acquaintance of mine. Okay, Schubert. Oh, don't step there. There is cobwebs in the way. Okay, Schubert. Be careful not to fall. Okay, Schubert.
Where have I seen this person before? And who, may I ask, is this? We mustn't bring just anyone in here.
This is our new ally that I've
Yes.
recently met.
It is a
They are
pleasure to
completely
meet
trustworthy.
you.
You have the word of the Lawrence clan.
Our plans are strictly
Don't use the voice.
It's
Don't
not wise
recognize
to bring
it.
in an outsider at this time. Furthermore, there's been word that an outlander who joined the Knights of Favonius has been very active in Mondstadt recently.
Don't
Preposterous.
be ridiculous. Besides, my guest is well versed in the etiquette of the nobility. I must treat them with the proper mutual respect. The
Gracious of you,
Knights
Schubert.
Favonius pay no regard to such details. They could never understand the intricacies of our etiquette.
Exactly as stated.
You mean Paimon?
Enough! You dare question my word? Need I remind you who it is who has made your activity in Mondstadt possible? Without the support of the
Please.
Lawrence clan, you would have all been driven out by the Knights of Favonius like dogs. You must immediately offer your sincerest apologies to my friend. You've offended their honor.
I require high assistance.
Make no further inquiries. Now, to the matter at hand. Did you bring the diagram of Mondstadt's defenses as promised?
Oh, so that's what's going on here.
Yes, of course. Here it is.
Let me see. Why is it so poorly drawn? Everything's so squiggly and crooked.
Did Clean make that?
Supposed to be.
Excuse me. I'll have you know that I went to great lengths to carefully draw this map by hand myself.
I thought it was Clee's drawing. Just like, wait a minute, this isn't.
Symbol
Oh,
of
it's...
the Knights of Favonius.
I see. Crude, but I can make do. Are you able to verify that this is all reliable information?
Of course, you needn't worry
Yo,
about that.
Paimon,
Don't forget
they're
what
about to
we agreed upon.
invade
The flag of the
Mondstadt,
Lawrence
dude.
clan will fly above the Knights of Favonius headquarters. The rights to that
Yeah,
building,
hold on,
as well as
see.
the whole of Mondstadt, belong to the Lawrence clan.
Yes, we will both profit from this agreement. There's no use haggling over the details. We will make good use of the intel you provided. Also, be certain not to divulge our identity. There would be diplomatic consequences, you know.
Don't worry, this matter is only between you and I. And my new friend here. No one else will know of it.
Yes,
Once this
indeed.
is over, I shall stand atop the Favonius headquarters and rebuke their pathetic rule over Mondstadt. Then, the city and all its people will once again be under the rightful and unwavering rule of the Lawrence clan. Perfect. Just as it once was, and just as it should be.
May I remind you once again that we mustn't act rashly. That is all. For now.
Very well.
Very well.
What are you doing?
No need to keep our appearances. And breathe.
This was all just a ploy to deceive me.
It's your own fault. Who would put so much trust in someone based purely on their manners?
After so much planning, this is how it ends? Huh. We'll see about that.
I'll kick your ass, Schubert. Don't stop.
Just as I
Hold.
expected. I knew I should have never trusted these foolish aristocrats. No matter, we already have the intel we need. Get them!
Oh, should have done the ice thing. Oh well. I require high assistance.